Oscino Fly back with another topic that I wanted to talk about, and it's about lyricism. Basically, who is a better lyricist between Kendrick Lamar or Lupe Fiasco? Now, if y'all know me, I love Lupe and I love Kendrick. Like, these are two of my favorite artists, and Lupe is in my top 3. And Kendrick, when his career is done, he will probably be in my top 5, which is probably hard because I have to move some people out. What started this, is that Lupe, he gives his opinions all the time. He was basically saying how much of a better lyricist that he is with Kendrick. I feel like the people that would disagree are like hardcore Kendrick fans or people that really didn't listen to Lupe Fiasco like that. A lot of people thought Lupe was hating on him, so he had to come up with this tweet right here, which basically he said, is he a better lyricist than me? No. Does he make better songs than me? Yes. Do I think Control was ridiculed? No. Am I jealous of K-Dot? No. Did I personally give him props in Chicago on stage as the next nigga to take the crown? Yes. Is it on camera? Yes. Did I mean it? Yes. Now, here's the thing where I've seen a lot of other hip-hop bloggers get their opinions on it, especially Dead End Hip Hop, Anthony Fantano. To me, if you ask me who is a better lyricist, yes, I'm going to give it Lupe. People who's probably never heard anything after Lasers, I want you to go back to that. That Lupe is like the Lupe the Killer, the one that, I'm not gonna lie, his flow mimic a little bit of Jay-Z, a little bit of Biggie, but the nigga punchlines was there. I'm gonna tell you, when Lupe was like, when Food and Liquor was first out and they had the bootleggers, like if they didn't bootleg his album, he would've went platinum, but I think he went gold. It's like, Lupe is a lyrical genius. Like, he is a fucking lyrical alien that he is going to say some stuff, and then 10 years later you go back to that song, you probably never picked it up back then and you picked it up now. That's how great of a lyricist you is. Not saying it's Kendrick. Now Kendrick, he's a wonderful lyricist too. Do I think so? Yes. But most of his lyricism come from storytelling. If you like storytelling rap, he's a wonderful storyteller. He's one of those people that like, and he said it in his song, is like his simplest shit will like hit more than most people's lyrical stuff. Now Lupe, he's lyrical, miracle, living room in your swimming pool. He's all that. But sometimes he can't go. Lupe could also tell a fucking story. I think Lupe is one of those people that he could do everything well. He can do punchlines. He can do storytelling. He can probably do what Kendrick do. He's had the hits. Like Kick Push was like, he had a bunch of hits that didn't make radio. I think a lot of Kendrick stuff is what makes him more susceptible to like it was never made for the radio. You could put some of his stuff to the radio, like Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Swimming Pools, DNA, Be Humble. Humble, I don't care what anybody say, Humble is a radio hit. But it's just, even though he was talking some real shit in there, Humble is a fucking radio hit. So I think Kendrick, production-wise, he has had, top TDE, and I feel like they make great music, and I feel like they're basically like the Golden State Warriors. It's like not a lot of, they drafted a bunch of these people and turned them into superstars. And there's a bunch of people that in there that make some good music, like Mortal Man, Terrence Martin, Punch. There's a bunch of people that's in there that, basically Kendrick has his own sound. Now the thing is, Lupe, he has some like his man Soundtrack and then FNF 15, but he's also had to subject himself during that middle of the times. He didn't want to sign his 360 contract, so the labels really didn't back him. Lasers, even though I don't think Lasers is that bad of an album, is it his worst album? Yes, but it's not that bad of an album. I know he hates that album, and I can understand why he hates that album. It's like he still like shows you some lyricism and some storytelling. Like he has radio-friendly hits. Kick Push, I Gotcha, Superstar, The Show Goes On. He's had Lupe, he's had hits that's basically made radio and even have remixes to it. So don't front on Lupe either about having mainstream hits. It's just that Kendrick has probably had more, or at least about the same. I like both of these artists in the most conscious, lyrical way too, but at least they're different in the way they construct their songs. I do feel like Kendrick is a better songwriter and writes better songs than Lupe, but I also feel like if Lupe had the type of instrumentals and beats that Kendrick Lamar had, they'd be on par with each other. They'd be neck and neck and eye to eye. But a lot of people don't get that. Now, Lupe, he was also backed by Jay-Z, backed by people like Twista. He's a fucking genius. He was a genius. He was supposed to be in a group with him, Kanye, and Pharrell. I feel like if Lupe had like a Pharrell or Kanye or somebody on there, he'd be bigger than he is right now. But you know, he's always been fighting the labels, and like anybody knows the Lupe Fiasco story, you know how hard he had to fight and stuff. Yes, Lupe is a better lyricist. Kendrick is a better songwriter. Kendrick has, even though Food and Liquor and The Cool are some of my favorite albums. Drug His Way is a dope ass album. He's had Testudo on You on real good fucking albums. Yes, like, but to me, like Kendrick Lamar, he is so great in some of his songs that he's put out Untitled Unmastered, which is a bunch of random songs, and they even sound good. So I've said this before, Kendrick's B stuff is better than a lot of people's A stuff. I don't want to say apples and oranges, but you gotta give and take from what you get one of them. But in conclusion, Lupe, yes, of course, I feel like he's a better lyricist. Like, if you don't feel like it, listen to songs like Theme Music to a Drive-By. Listen to his You, Me, Him, and Her freestyle. Listen to some of his recent stuff like Mural and Little Death. And like, listen to Drug His Way. Drug His Way. He had a whole concept about, you know, slave ships and them coming back to Africa, and like them being underwater and all that other stuff. That's some creative, out of the box shit. Like, Lupe can do some of this stuff. It's just that I feel like, you know, Kendrick is that hotness right now. I think a lot of people will follow him, but as a long-lived Lupe Fiasco fan, I'm telling you, Lupe, I don't think no one's fucking with him lyrically. And I will put that on everything, that no one's fucking with him. He probably gonna say MF Doom, and probably some people may say Immortal Technique, but nah. I don't think no one's fucking with him lyrically. And I'm gonna keep that opinion because I think it's true. So let me know what y'all think. Who is a better lyricist, Kendrick or Lupe? I'm always go with Lupe, but I love them both. And I think both of them is going to be a forever staple to hip hop. So let me know what y'all think. Till then, my name is Oscino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove of rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rollin'.
Pharaoh.